Hey, what up guys? Today we're going to be doing a review on the first ever figure of its kind in my collection, S.H.Monsterarts Godzilla 2000 Millennium. Now I chose this one because he just looks more badass, and as you can see, I've already taken him out of the box. And for some reason he has a 2013 thing here in Japanese, and I think that's because he came out in 2013. I gotta say, for this figure being released in what, November or December of 2013, price tag on this guy is hella expensive now. I was lucky and picked him up for about 88 bucks on Amazon, but I believe mainly people charge like what, 125 to 130 and upwards for this guy. So looking at the box, he's got a whole bunch of poses going on here. I think this one looks the coolest. I don't know why. It's just like, poof. Anyways, you can see there's some more Japanese writing here, and there's the actual like guy who I guess maybe he's the one to design the figure or something. Anyways, he's posing it there. I gotta get me one of those backdrops. Kind of just looks like a piece of glossy printer paper, kind of hung over something. But anyways, let's get to the figure. So this is Godzilla 2000, and as you can see, he looks pretty badass. Like from far, he kind of looks like dried up like algae, or do you guys know like there's a plant or fungus? I think it's a plant called lichen. It's not a werewolf. It's like an actual like plant. It's very basic for any of you who taken biology before. Anyways, that's what I think it looks like from far, but from up close, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty well sculpted. Like, I mean, again, from far, maybe it looks like dried up toilet paper that's just been like scrunched up or something, but from close, it looks pretty cool. I gotta say though, I'm loving the claws. Whoops. Both of the claws, his feet and his hands on here, as well as the spikes. Like, this is one of the other reasons I chose to get this Godzilla over the other one, including the one that's coming out later on this year based on the movie that already came out, because I think he looks a lot more menacing with the spikes in his teeth and claws. Like, yeah. Only thing I don't get is I think his head looks kind of like a cat or a jaguar, and he's got some kind of weird jaw problem going on here. Don't you guys think he kind of looks like a jaguar or a cat in his head, like a saber-toothed cat? Like, he looks like he has ears there or something. But anyways, he still looks cool. And one other thing is, I get that they're making his eyes look forward, because I guess he's maybe looking down at the guy all the time in front of him, at the other monster. But if you look at him up close, it looks kind of, it looks like there's something like up with like, 2 plus 2 is But yeah, as far as everything else goes, I like it. I'm digging it. Even the spikes, they don't all look exactly the same. They look like they're all uniquely handcrafted to get you that fine Japanese looking figure that we all know and love. And I can't tell, like, from far away, it looks purple, like a steel gray purple, and close up, it looks kind of like a, what would you call that, a red, a brown, a mauve, I don't know. Some kind of complex color that they only use in, like, fashionista magazines or whatever, but it looks cool. I'm really digging the mouth on this guy, too. Like, the teeth look, like, sick as hell. Look at that. And I believe the tongue is even painted all the way back, too, if we can even see in there. Kind of need, like, one of those dentist lamps to get in there. But anyway, so as far as articulation goes, let's start with this guy's head. I'm guessing he can have some kind of side-to-side motion, even though, let's see. Let's push him today. He's got that far that side. This far, this side, that's pretty good. His neck can move up and down. Oh, that's trippy. Let's do that again. Slow-mo. And as far as his arms, they can move out that much. I guess he's not really meant to be some kind of flexible gymnast. He's a big-ass monster after all. He's got forearm rotation full around as well as his wrist. No finger articulation, but that's okay because he just scratches things anyways and uses his atomic breath most of the time. As far as his other arm, it's pretty much the same thing. And I believe, like, aside from the mouth opening and closing, he also has this, like, jaw, like, maybe, like, he has a really loose jaw, so be careful with that. I'm not really sure if that's meant to be like that or if it's just the engineering of the figure. But I believe his tongue also moves as well. Let's stick my thumb in there. Yeah, there it is. It's gone now, but... So I guess the neck can't move side to side that much because of these spikes, but I'm willing to sacrifice that. I think the spikes look cool. I think it's the best point of the figure. But as far as his abdomen goes, he does have a good ab crunch here. Not really any back extension again because of these big cool spikes here. As far as rotation to the side, you get about that much. Including the other side, again, that much. Which is okay. I like it. You can even get it a little further because his neck allows for so much more articulation there, which is dope. As far as his legs go, they can move out that much. In. He does have a knee joint, which is cool. Extend it. He can kick up. And he even has a whole bunch of ankle articulation, which you can see is segmented there. Just like that. Now here's where the figure really shines, is the tail articulation. Another reason I chose this Godzilla over the ones that are out already, including the one that's coming out in July or August. It's basically just a Burning Godzilla repaint, as well as the one based on the 2014 movie coming out later this year, is the tail. I believe it has more articulation than any other Godzilla figure, because I've heard that up to this point on the other figures right here, it's one solid piece as opposed to everything else. But yeah, this guy has full-on articulation. I have popped the tail off, but it doesn't fall off as easily as, say, the Charizard from the DR's line. So I love the tail a lot. Now as far as accessories, this guy comes with zero, nada, zilch, no accessories, which is kind of a bummer considering the price point this guy goes for now, but I guess the figure is worth it alone. Like, he's sick. Like, come on, you gotta give him that. But, you know, Bandai and Tamashii and all the other names this company has for itself does sell accessories separately. They go for around like $30 in like Big Bad Toy Store and Amazon. Will I be getting those? I don't know. I'd rather spend the money on another monster / kaiju that does come with an accessory part so I get more bang for my buck. But just for size comparison, here he is next to a random tank. Not sure where this is from, but it's cool. I think it works awesome. So, he's a little over, what, 6 inches if you include the spike, which is cool. I love it. And the figure, I have to say, is pretty decently weighted. It's not no hollow figure like, you know, DR's Blastoise or something, or Charizard. It's decently weighted. Like, it's not like Juggernaut from Marvel Select, but it's still pretty beefy, and I love that. So just for size comparison sake again, here he is next to DR's Charizard, and I think that's pretty cool. This guy towers over Charizard, and I think that's how he should be anyways. So would I recommend getting this figure? Absolutely. Especially if you don't have any of the S.H.Monsterarts figures, this is a good guy to get kickstarted with for your collection. Heck, I did it myself. You know, and one hindrance on this figure would probably be the price point and the fact that he doesn't come with any accessories, but, you know, I think it's worth it. As far as a collector's item as well, it's definitely worth it. But your best bet would probably be to just keep checking back on Amazon. That's pretty much how I got mine for a decent price. Like, when he first came out, I believe he went for about $74 compared to the major upscaled price of $120 to $135. So, you know, just keep checking Amazon, maybe even eBay, and, you know, happy hunting. So all in all, I love the figure. I think it's just awesomely badass. And I highly recommend you pick it up if you're into this sort of kaiju kind of big-ass monster thing. But yeah, that's been my review on one of my first S.H.Monsterarts, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know, is there any other Monsterarts figure you'd want to see a review of next? I'm thinking either like Destroyer or King Ghidorah. Or even King Kong or Gigan. There's so many to choose from, I don't know. But until next time, catch you guys later.